Great morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well and has had a great week. And let's start the weekend off. We're basically talking about our topic, the secret to staying focused and consistent. And I'll repeat that again for those who are just joining aboard. Welcome aboard. The secret to staying focused and consistent. But before we get started, we're going to talk about our sponsors who make this show possible and products out there that you could use that's going to be beneficial to you. And the first one we're going to talk about is Identity IQ. The importance of monitoring your financial health is just as you would your physical health. Identity IQ can help protect you just in case you get hacked. And trust and believe me when I tell you, it can happen. Don't let it happen to you. Go to Mariontrainer.com, click on the link Identity IQ, and it will take you through the steps to protecting you from anybody hacking you. All right, our next one, and I've always said this right here, ladies, you do not have to suffer in silence. Pink Lotus is here for you, and it's not just wellness. It isn't just for your physical, it's definitely for your wellness, and it's also emotional and mental. Pink Lotus is a product that can assist in holistic health. Check it out, whether you're suffering from menopause, whether you're suffering from depression. There are products on there, plant-based, that can help. Check it out, and you'd be glad that you did. All right, our next one, and this is really a favorite of mine, onboard101.com/Mariontrainer. As you can see it on the bottom of the ticker. For those of you who want to delve deeper, my course onboard101.com/Mariontrainer is your roadmap to mastering focus and consistency. And remember, it is a 12-module course, very easy, giving you the basic that you need and arm you with the education about fitness and exercise, nutrition as well. All right. So let's understand the first thing about being the secret to staying focused and consistent is you have to understand your why. Like, what is your why? What makes, and I hope you all can hear me. Again, the first part of the secret to staying focused and consistent is to understanding your why. The first step towards focus and consistency is knowing your why, the driving force behind your actions. The why gives your goals a sense of purpose, and making the path more straightforward and manageable. Now, for example, you take a gold Olympic person in the Olympics. It's not just about the gold medal, which is, the medal is a symbol, and it's just an ornament, but it represents years of sacrifice, the support of family and friends, and the realization of your dreams. Really, sorry about that, I don't know what happened. All right, hope you all can still hear me. Someone is trying to call in. But I want you to understand the secret of staying focused and consistent. And I was telling you about the Olympic person. It's not just about the medal, because it basically is just an ornament. What it represents, the years of sacrifice, the support from family and friends, the hard work you put in, and it's the realization of your dream, which gives you your why. All right. So, and I hope you're getting that, because it's when you're setting out to have goals, understand the why. The why is very important, and it's part of that secret to being consistent and focused. The second thing, setting realistic goals. Goal setting is a delicate balance. Goals that are too ambitious can leave you feeling overwhelmed, discouraged, But on the other hand, if you're setting the bar too low, it can lead to lack of motivation. And you definitely don't want that when you're trying to set your goals. You don't want to set the bar so low that it's so easy for you to accomplish it that you don't, you know, your motivation doesn't raise to the level that it needs to. But I'll give you an example. And one of the examples, because I really delved into this, if you never run before, don't aim to compete in a marathon in a month. Start with something smaller, like a 5K. You want something smaller, achievable objectives. Like, like I said, like a 5K. Achieving this will give you the confidence to aim for like a 10K and then eventually a marathon. But you have to take baby steps. When you're setting those goals and you're understanding your why and you're setting your realistic goals, you gotta understand why you're doing it. And now set a goal that you know that it can be achievable and doesn't help you make you fall flat on your face while you're trying to do it. So, and basically what I'm trying to say is you have to sit down and just say to yourself, this is what I want to do, and this is the goal that I have, and this is the path I'm going to take. Now, if you don't understand it, and be it whether it's sports or be it just the job or be it just something practical like, you want to be better in your relationship, you have to set realistic goals. And realistic goals put you on the path to being the person you were meant to be. Now, for me, when I first started out, let me just give you some example and story. When I first started out wanting to be Miss South Carolina, the goal was the first thing was to get on the stage. The second one was I needed to find a smaller show to do before I got up there with people who were vying for the same title that I wanted. So when you set those little small goals, that puts you on the path to surpassing the bigger ones. And that was really, if the advice or the storyline that I'm giving you is, don't jump the gun so fast. Don't want to feel like you want to jump right in the middle of things unless you are, especially when it comes to, for me, the sport of bodybuilding, you got to make baby steps. You make those small accomplishments, just like, like in bodybuilding, they have what they call true novice, the person who's never competed before. And if you have, then you move up to novice, and then from novice, you move into the open. And once you get to the open now, that means you have some experience. Doesn't mean you have it, totally down pat, but you have enough experience now where you feel confident enough to stand next to more seasoned competitors. And when I was able to do that, it made a big difference because I worked my way through the ranks. Now it took me 4 tries to win Miss South Carolina, but I knew I belonged. And once you know you belong, your goals are like on fire. That was my secret to consistency. Once I got that burning desire, it was like, oh, it's on. And there was nobody or nothing that was going to take that away from me. And you have to have that level of focus. And the next thing you have to have the power of a routine. And let me just say this right here. Building a routine is on any level. It's like constructing a building. You lay it one brick at a time. And a well-structured routine can provide you the framework to keep you focused and consistent in your endeavors. And that makes the biggest difference of them all. And let's just say, let me give you an example because it always points to fitness. For me, you're working out for 30 minutes every day. And you can be more effective in building a habit than going to the gym for 4 hours once a week. Consistency is the key. And a routine that makes it easier, you build a routine so you can make it easier to stay consistent. And that's simple. That's just as simple as that. You build something to keep a routine to it that you can obtain. It's a goal that you can obtain easier. Don't go in the gym initially, and this is when it comes to working out, even with your job. Don't go there thinking you're going to be the CEO right away. It's just not going to happen. But you work your way up. You learn, you build, and you never know. You wake up one day and here you are at the top of your game, at the top of your career field that you decided to be in. And number four thing, and a lot of people, you hear this, but sometimes it's probably hard for most people to dedicate themselves or commit themselves to accountability. Because if you keep yourself accountable, it will amplify. When I say that, it will amplify your in, your desire, your purpose, and it could be, and you can do that through, and basically, when you're being accountable, it amplifies through your commitment, and this can be through a mentor or accountability partner, or even your social media followers. Because once you're being held accountable, you tend to be more into whatever you're trying to do. You're better at showing up and showing out. Look, sometimes even posting your workout routine, or your diet online can be a great way to keep yourself in check. The feedback and encouragement from your community can act as an extra layer of motivation. And I know there's several people out here that are doing that. And sometimes that's just what you need. It's exactly what you need, that get someone or a group of people that you can be accountable to. And some people out there usually get like an accountability partner. The next thing, celebrate the small wins. If you lose 2 pounds, 3 pounds, celebrate that, because it is a small trigger that can make you feel good. It can help release dopamine, which is your feel good hormone. And not only makes you feel better, but it also serves as a positive reinforcement for your actions. And once you put your actions into play, you are truly on your way. Trust and believe me when I tell you that you're truly on your way. You could say to yourself, did you work out 5 days this week? Or and if you did work out 5 days this week, that is a small win. That celebrate it by treating yourself. Do something enjoyable, like having a healthy meal from Mariontrainer Healthy Family Recipe ebook, which is available at mariontrainer.com. And for those out there who love counting your macros, the Healthy Family Recipe book is just what you need. All right. You could, like I tell you about my experience, I had great people. I had some good workout partners along the way that was just like, you can do it. We believe in you. And that fired me up for my workouts. It made things a lot better. And I'm telling you, doing the Mid-South Carolina 4 times, each and every time I went with the thought that I wanted to win. Now, it didn't turn out that way, but it doesn't mean I wasn't a winner. And that's what kept me going. The support from the people who cared enough to support me, and the mindset that I created of saying, I'm going to be consistent about this. I'm going to make the changes. And when I come back, they're going to see me. They're going to see me and they're going to feel me. That's the mindset you need to have. Stop worrying about the outside noises of what if they don't like what I have? Then you shouldn't be doing this. Do it with that fervor and that desire that you want to be the best. You don't want to just show up. You want to show up and show out. And listen, Onboard 101, it adds depth to what I'm talking about. If you want to take those steps to focus and consistency, check out onboard101.com/Mariontrainer, because you need to be armed with knowledge. Not just little tidbits of stuff that you hear. You need to be armed with the ability to listen and to decipher information where it helps you with your goals. And I know you can do it. There's no doubt in my mind. But you have to embrace that. You have to embrace that is what you want to do. When I tell you half the battle is showing up. The other part, well, you know how I feel. You show up and you show out. You look at your goals and you say to yourself, this is me. I was built for this. Nothing's going to stop me. And when you have that type of mindset, there's nothing you can't do. There's absolutely nothing you can't do. I want to take a little time out and tell you all this, say this to you all. I appreciate the ones who follow me, whether we're on Facebook, like and share, on YouTube, hit that like button because algorithm will help you get more of the content that I do put out. And I'm going to start doing little 30 seconds here and there just to show you guys, look, you can do it. Just giving you that encouragement that you need. And maybe I might be the accountability partner that you need also. But just hearing stuff to make you feel grounded, but yet still motivated and understanding this is the secret to consistency. Rewind this, watch it as many times as you can, share it, because somebody somewhere needs to hear this. Because when it's all said and done, the question you're going to have to ask yourself, if not you, then who? If not now, then when? If you guys are looking for a speaker, look for someone to get the crowd going and in real life situations that could get you motivated and inspired, contact me, Mariontrainer40@gmail.com, or message me on Mariontrainer. Send a message on Mariontrainer.com, because what I want is the best for you all. And I want nothing less than I would want for myself. You guys, you have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves, but most of all, take care of each other. See you next time.